Here on my phone I have a lesson that I recorded inside my free Skool community, and I'm gonna share it with you right now here on YouTube, and I'm gonna explain you how you can grow a small group of 10 people who pay you 100 a month, for example, for your VIP Skool membership. And by signing 10 people, you now have your first part-time recurring income, and you are working with these 10 people and getting them results through your weekly coaching calls inside your community, right? And basically you have set up a strong foundation for your membership growth. I'll explain you in this video a simple plan, how to get toward this goal of 10 people paying you 100 a month. We're gonna discuss how to grow your community through invites and upgrades, and I'm gonna share with you some important metrics to be aware of, to hit on a weekly or a daily basis, of how you can be signing members on demand daily, right? And so you can get to the 10 members paying you. And we're gonna also discuss how should you approach a daily execution of yours, right? How you can spend an hour or an hour or two per day to put in some effort into your marketing and sales activities, right? So you can get yourself moving forward. I also will share with you a visual of a tracker that I use myself, so I'm consistent on a daily and I'm tracking my numbers. If you want to get a tracker, come into my free Skool community and I'm gonna give it to you, and we'll discuss how you can help yourself with this tracker, become consistent, and actually grow your Skool membership program. In this course, we're gonna focus on reaching our first 1K per month recurring income by signing 10 paying VIP members who pay $100 a month or so, whatever your VIP is, who will be our cornerstone, very active members who participate, and we're gonna really focus on getting them results and creating testimonials, case studies with them. Here and there we're gonna also sign the small premium mini members, right? But our main focus, our main goal is how can we identify 10 quality VIP members. In this lesson, we're gonna talk about the plan of how we're gonna get to those 10 paying members, how we're gonna earn the 1K per month recurring income, and what you should start doing daily to be growing your free community and upgrading people into your premium or VIP memberships. At the bottom of this lesson, you're gonna click the link and you are getting an Excel document, a Google Sheets tracker, which you're gonna make a copy of. And this tracker is gonna guide our journey to the 1K per month in the next 60 days. So just that you know where we are going with this lesson, I'm gonna provide you now with some education and how it all works. But by the end of this lesson, I want you to have access to your tracking document, because at the bottom of it, there are some more tools as well that you're gonna need in the next lesson to get results for yourself. Now, you know that our goal is gonna be to get to 1K per month recurring income, right? And the simplest math to get there is 10 paying members paying 100 a month. Now, how can we sign 10 paying members, right? The metric will be that our goal is that we get our free Skool community, for example, to 100 people who we're gonna then deal with, right? And we're gonna upgrade a few of them by making offers to them, and let's say 10% will say yes to the offer of VIP and will become your paying member. Our goal is that we create results to them, and so later on people will start referring to you even more people, right? This is what we're gonna focus on. Invites again, inviting people to the free Skool community so we can get to those 100 people in your free community, upgrading people into premium or VIP, getting people results, and start getting referrals from your succeeding members. You will want to do invitation and upgrading activities daily in 10 to 60 minutes or even 2 hours if you got more time. So you create results for yourself and you track your metrics in the Google Sheet provided down below, because what gets tracked gets controlled, right? Because I want to visually see in your document, like, how many invitations have you made through content, through DMs, maybe ads, how many referrals you are getting, right? Because more invitations you do, more joins to your free school will happen, more visits, more joins, right? And more premium upgrades can then happen because you are having enough people in your community, and more testimonials happen at the end of the day, right? Because you're going to be working with members. The golden key is this: if you sign 10 people paying you and you get them results, and you create 10 testimonials, 10 case studies, and you then showcase those case studies on your about page of your school community, your school community or your premium or your VIP offer becomes an easy ask for everyone else, because people will be like, okay, there is social proof here. People are getting results inside this community. That's our goal, right? 10 members, results, testimonials, and so on. So, how do we approach playing this game? I wrote up here, win the numbers game. So I'm going to introduce to you to a few important metrics that we will be tracking, and we will be doing certain amount of work to be increasing those metrics. So number one, which is related to inviting, of this formula up here, inviting, right? We want to invite as much traffic as possible to join your free community. And how we're going to get people into your free community is by following this statement, which we're gonna share with people via content, emails, chats, referrals, ads, or so, right? We're gonna simply say, hey, I ran this community, support community on achieving this outcome, let's say manifesting your deeper desires or so, right? Would you like to join us so we support one another? Here is the link, right? So that's a mini statement through which we're gonna be inviting people to join our free community. And here is the fact: the conversion metric that we're gonna be daily looking at and also putting it into our tracker is how many visits did we get to our school about page and how many people every day joined. So we're gonna start getting a percentage that tells us as well what's the percentage of people joining and how many people are visiting and joining. Makes sense? And we're gonna look at this number here in the settings of our school under dashboard, under conversion, and here it will tell us, for example, how many visitors did you get on that certain day and how many people joined, right? This is gonna get more clear to you later when your group actually becomes active, right? And here in this dashboard, you're gonna also see your monthly recurring revenue here and other metrics. But imagine if I would already be promoting this group, for example, right? You could see here 5 visitors and maybe a 20% conversion rate, which means that 1 of 5 joined your free community. And the more we promote it, the bigger number here will be seen. And we will transfer these numbers into a document, the tracker, which I'm going to show you how to use later, and we're going to put those numbers here, visits to the school page and joins, because I want you to always see how many people are joining your community, especially in these next 60 days for your main most important breakthrough. Now, our goal of people joining the free community of ours is that we start identifying new quality leads. So that's the most important metric. Imagine 5 people joined your free community and those 5 have now become leads that you can turn into paying members. And how we're gonna be upgrading people who joined your community to premium or to VIP is through this sentence. Hey, would you like to go premium so we work together and create results and success case study together? That's just a topic idea. Later you're gonna get access to a content plan of 10-20 templates which will have different invitations for people to upgrade from free to premium, right? So you see here a metric will be how many of those quality leads did we ask, or did we tell them, or we made them an offer, right? An offer with serious or with clear yes and or no answer. Because more offers we make, imagine those 5 leads that came in, right? We made to them an offer because via DMs, via calls, or we sent emails to them, right? And let's say 3 will say no and 2 will say yes, right? So we made 5 offers, for example, or maybe we'll make just 3 offers to those 5 people because the other 2 will not respond or so, right? But we want to measure these offers and we're going to be measuring them in the tracker So we can visually see, okay, 5 new leads came in, you made 2 or 3 offers, you booked 3 calls or 2 calls, right? And one of them became your paid member. So here is an example down below, right? You're gonna get visits to your Skool community, 5 of them will join the free community, you're gonna make 3 offers to them, and 1 will join premium or VIP. Because we are trying to figure out a conversion ratio of how many of the numbers that need to happen for you to make sales in the next 1 to 3 weeks, and then in 60 days, in 2 months, right? You're gonna start seeing these numbers and how they behave. And I really want you and me to track those numbers, especially for the first 60 days until the automations start working for you and so on. So we can guarantee you that result, and I can tell you, hey, you need to do more invitations. This is how you do them. Hey, you need to do more offers, or you want to upgrade more people. This is how you upgrade people, right? So this was now inviting, upgrading, and then we're gonna get people results. With a goal that we collect testimonials, we create case studies. On top left here of our community is a lesson of how to coach, how to create case studies, how to create results, how to ask people for testimonials, right? And how you're gonna ask people to give you a testimonial. You're gonna see if anyone is winning or they achieved certain breakthrough or they're very happy in your course, in your community. You're gonna say to them, hey, can you share your win inside the community to inspire everyone else? Can you comment in the community? We can DM this person, right? Can you comment, create a post in our community? And if you see that someone really went through a bigger breakthrough, you can say to them, hey, would you like to go on a 10-minute video call with me that we will record, and we'll record your case study transformation to inspire everyone else on my YouTube channel or in the community, right? But I want to track as well how many people did you ask for a testimonial and how many testimonials are you collecting, right? Because there is a goal to receive 2 to 5 each month, right? And in the tracker I'll show you how we track the asks as well, right? Same thing with getting referrals. We want to ask actively every month as many people as possible, hey, who else do you know that would benefit of our community? And we can tell them if that person then joins our community, you get a commission and so on, right? That's gonna be the other lesson in our course, right? But again, we wanna track how many people we asked, because if we are trying to track things, we see visually that we are at 0, and we know then that we need to, okay, let's ask someone, like, let's think who can we ask, right? And our goal is later on, that's an advanced technique, to get 1 to 3 referrals maybe per month, right? Because that can become a tool of your growth as well, growing through referrals, right? So you see what are the 4 main important metrics that you want to kind of dance around daily, right? Inviting to the Skool community, upgrading people, helping them, getting them results, asking for testimonials, and whenever you're ready, asking for referrals as well. And we will daily execute on this work through the 4 C's. I'll teach you in the next lesson the importance of the 4 C's and what are they: content, chats, conversations, right? Calls, classes, and then case studies, because those are the 4 things you want to do daily, and we're going to be tracking them daily, right? And those 4 C's dance around the idea of managing contacts, which you're going to also learn in the next lesson, right? Can we progress certain contact from they came to our community, we asked them for the upgrade, they got results, we collected as testimonial, and they gave us also referrals. I'm throwing in here a mini sales tip, to be honest, so you know that we are not trying to be focused on selling, oh, I need to sell daily, but we are trying to do all of this with passion. We are always just focused on helping the free members for free and so on, getting them then to upgrade to help them more. A percentage will naturally upgrade to get more of your help. They need more of your support so they can actually transform. Let's now discuss how we're gonna track your progress. You're gonna log your daily activity into the execution tracker, and you're gonna monitor your growth in the Skool dashboard as well that I already showed you. the visits, joins, and monthly recurring revenue upgrades, right? We want to visually track the data, right? So number one, that's a task you need to do right now. Click on this link. It's gonna ask you to make a copy of the document. You're gonna click to make a copy. And this now is gonna become your document, and I want you to drag and drop it into the Premium Life folder, because this is now your execution tracker, quickly accessible to you via bookmarks, so you don't lose it. So do that right now. Second thing that you will want to do is that you adjust your goal, membership price points, and current starting points of each level. Here is what I mean, right? Up here you can change your target goal, right? So do this as the first thing, right? If your price point, take into account here your VIP price point, right? Not a premium mini membership, right? But let's say that your price point of the VIP is 100 a month, or in my case is 139. Put that in here. How many members do you want to get to in, let's say, 60 days, right? Imagine I want to get to 20 paying members on 139, right? That will be 2.7k per month, right? Here it shows you how far away from it you are right now, right? Because we have here down below current progress, right? First, I want to adjust what your premium price point is. Let's say it's 25 a month. Okay, change this price point here. How much is VIP? 139 in my case. And then adjust down below here. How much do you charge for your one-on-one coaching package or your annual yearly package, right? If that's 2K, put here $2,000, right? I'll leave it at 1,000, right? And now, here on the left side, adjust the starting point, right? Do you already have any people in your free school community, right? That's a standard. If you have, let's say, 43 people in your free school community, put this number down, and we're gonna do the same thing down below here with premium. You know, if you already have 5 premium members, let's say, you're gonna put 5 here because it calculates your monthly recurring revenue here. But if you have 0, put 0. Or if you have 2 or 3 VIP members or so already, right, put 3 here, right? That's your starting point of this next 60-day period. Here these numbers will automatically change. It's gonna take them from your progress here, and it's gonna calculate your current monthly recurring revenue and how far away you are from your goal, right? Because if you have 3 paying members, you're making 400 a month, and you still need 2.3k to get to your 2.7k goal, right? Or so. Now we adjusted this target goal. Now I'm gonna show you how this tracker works. Here on this front page, don't ever change anything, right? This is like just a visual dashboard. Where the info gets into this dashboard here comes from down below a tracker, right? This is a goal dashboard, and down below here is a tracker. Here you're gonna have a 60-day journey. The first 2 weeks or 1 week or 2 weeks, your goal is to sign your first paying member, right? But you're gonna have a 60-day journey into which you're gonna be putting numbers down, right? And you're gonna do this work daily. For example, you're gonna focus on invites, you're gonna focus on upgrades, and how many people you asked for testimonials or for referrals, right? But here is what you're gonna be putting down. Focusing on invites first, right? If you reached out to 10 new contacts today, for example, with an invitation to join your free community, if you did that via DM chats, put 10 here, right? If you posted 1 or 2, let's say 2 content pieces today, inviting people to join your free community, which I'm gonna show you how to create content in the next lessons, you put number 2. If you received any referrals today from anyone, you can put here, let's say 1. Or if you run paid ads, and in Facebook or YouTube ads is gonna tell you how many clicks happened to the free school community, right? You're gonna put, let's say here 22 or so, whatever, right? 22 people clicked, and they will actually appear here as visits as well, right? So you did the invites. Every day you're gonna put down the numbers of joins as well, right? You're gonna, don't change the yellow one here, change the visits, right? You're gonna go to your community, and you're gonna every day here check, hover like that, and it's gonna say visitors today 1, right? I'm gonna pretend that today was, let's say today was 8 visits, right? And then it's gonna tell us down below as well what's the conversion rate, right? It's gonna probably say, let's say 10%, right? So one of 10 of 8 joined, right? So we got 1 join today, right? In the later lessons, you're gonna learn from me how to identify new quality leads, and always when you come across a new quality lead, you're gonna put a number here. For example, today I came across 5 quality leads that engaged with my content in my free community, or they raised hands or whatever, right? 5 new quality leads was spotted and put on the contacts list. I'm gonna later give you a list where you're storing all of your quality leads, right? And to those, you're gonna try to make offers, right? Either directly through a DM or via email, or go on a call with them, or maybe they were on a webinar class with you, and you're gonna be like, okay, I made 3 offers today. And if you made 3 offers, you're gonna put down now here how many sales you made today. For example, if you made today 2 $25 sales, you're gonna put here that you made $50 in recurring revenue today. If you made 1 VIP sales today, you're gonna put 1 VIP sale today, you're gonna put $139 today. Same for annual sales. You're gonna say, okay, I sold $1,000 package, right? Now these numbers won't add up, right? Because you need to probably make a little more offers, let's say 8, and spot quite more, let's say 10 quality leads, right? Now on the front end, this calculation is gonna appear now. I'm gonna show you. You go to goal here, and you can see that today you made $50 in premium sales per month, right? $139 in VIP sales, and annual or package sales here $1K, right? And you can see that the conversion rate was 50%, which is very high, because you made only like 8 offers and you got 4 clients, right? 2 of those, 1 of that one, and 1 of that, so 4 clients, right, out of 8. Here now we are stacking the numbers, right? This is weekly numbers of week 1, and we can, and if we do the same thing, here tomorrow, if we made $50 here, or in 2 days, right? We made let's say 4 offers here, and then next week we did another 3 offers, and we got 139 here, right? This all will be summarized and calculated here correctly and summed up at the end. Here you're gonna see the average of what's going on, and here we can see that we added this in 2 weeks, let's say 300 extra per month through VIP, 100 from premium, and we made 1K in one-off sales or package or annual sales. And we can now see how much per month we are making here, right? How far away from the goal we are, and how much from each level, right? We're gonna see these numbers also in the Skool dashboard, but I want basically to track here with you the inputs that we are making and the conversion rate of your school we are having, and upgrades, the offers we are making, and how many sales you are making. Because if I don't see this visually in your tracker, then I can't help you. You are not controlling your destiny, right? Down below here, we're gonna also check off if we asked today someone for a testimonial, right? The goal is to ask one here and there person, right, for a testimonial. If you're gonna ask 2 today, you're gonna cheat a bit, you're gonna just check off one of the next day, right? But the goal is that can you ask someone daily or weekly for a testimonial? And let's say we asked 2 people this week for a testimonial, and you're gonna then put here a number down that you received 1 testimonial today and another one on that day as well, because these numbers will appear on the front end. Here you can put the number down as well of how many people you asked. Who else do you know, right? You can put, let's say, 1 person I asked today, right? Of who else do they know, asked for referrals, right? And here up here is how many referrals you received. For example, 1 here as well, because we asked someone for referrals, or we asked 2. We are doing this because we want to see all of the numbers on the front end later on so we can analyze the data, right? So you see down below, we can see that we received 2 testimonials. Why? Because we made 2 asks, right? So we can see here, okay, if we ask 2 people and we get 2 back testimonials, we now know the percentage, right, of how many more we should ask to get more of those. Does that make sense, right? So now we are tracking the numbers. I just gave you a presentation of how you're gonna be tracking the numbers. I want you to come to the weekly or to our coaching calls so you can be guided through this process daily or so I help you put the numbers down correctly and we become consistent with this work. Look, here what I want you to do next is step 2, schedule a daily routine, pick 1 or 2 hours per day, a day's slot per day, in which you're gonna focus on your membership growth activities, right? And you're gonna be actually doing the invites and the upgrades and tracking your stuff, right? Example, 9 to 11 a.m. Monday to Friday. And I'll show you how to set it right now as a repeatable calendar event. So I'm telling you right now, you need to pick a daily slot in which, for example, from 9 to 11 a.m. or, if it's 6 to 8 p.m., in that time slot every day, you're going to focus on invites and upgrades, right? I want you to put it on the calendar so you can prioritize that slot for this work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open my calendar and, for example, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. every day, I'm gonna have a slot for daily marketing activities, right? And you're gonna simply create a recurring event. It repeats, let's say, every weekday, Monday to Friday, and you're gonna simply save. And now you have a recurring event on your calendar, so you know when is that time slot of you doing your work for your membership growth, right? And in the later lessons now you're going to learn how to create content, how to engage with people in the DMs, how to go live as do the webinar class, right? How to do the sales calls, which you all going to try to do in this 1 or 2 hours per day. So if you did that right now, okay, great. Step 3, you're gonna then slowly start with the routine. In the next lesson, I'm gonna show you how to start doing the work, how to start managing contacts, how to start identifying quality leads, how to start doing the invites, upgrades, how to create content. I'll see you about that in the next lesson. But the last thing I wanna tell you is your goal is that you're gonna focus right now and continue doing your tracking, inviting upgrades, and also client results, right, for the next 60 days. I think that 60 days is a good amount of time for your breakthrough to happen and get to your first 1K per month with your membership community. If you need serious help and guidance, full coaching as well, you can upgrade to VIP for accountability. Here I clicked, you're gonna have me in a video explaining you why you should upgrade to VIP, and there will be a link where you will be able to upgrade to VIP so you get access to weekly 2 times per week coaching calls and also my priority support, so you are held accountable and coached on how you getting results, right? So if you're not on VIP yet, follow the process down below. You can upgrade and I'm gonna see you then on weekly coaching calls, or you can even schedule a call here with me if you have any questions and we can talk before you upgrade, right? Or you can just upgrade if you already know that that's yes for you, and you're gonna then get access to a weekly group coaching call, or you're gonna book a call with me then after, right? I'll see that you upgraded and I'll contact you, or we're gonna go from there then. So if you need help going through this and be held accountable, you can upgrade and I can coach you more in depth. As part of VIP, you're gonna also get access to some advanced courses where we focus on automated growth and automated upgrades, and not just tracking our organic activities and doing the work daily, but we combine them with both, right? Putting automated systems as well. For example, an automated email sequence selling for us, how to run also paid ads, or how to send free unlimited YouTube traffic to our free school, and then the automated email sequence converts that traffic, right? How to get more referrals, how to maybe run a podcast and do affiliate partnerships, right? And basically how to set up an automated system that sells for you, right? But in the next 60 days, it's totally okay to just focus on the organic stuff, so you get to get through your breakthrough and you sign your first paying members. I'll see you now in the next lesson, where I'm gonna show you how to actually start doing the work daily.